Hey guys, this is Roman CPA. So I want to talk about Ripple. Um, the thing is, right, like this company, this token XRP, okay, has massive implications for geopolitics. For like, look at the lawsuit, right? The lawsuit like took 4 years. Um, in my eyes, for me personally, I hung on, and I just kept on buying, man. I missed out whenever there was all like there were a couple of times when I should have bought assets and I just didn't. I got swayed by the FUD, and I'll give you an example, right? Like in '08, I knew Amazon was a great company, and I saw their stock like pennies on the dollar. And had I bought Amazon stock then and just held on for 15 years, I would have done fantastic. Again, in 2011, like I'm talking like I looked at 2011, right? I looked at Netflix. I didn't know how to buy stocks. I was just too like I didn't have anybody out there helping me out with this stuff. So with that being said, like I bought $1,000 worth of Netflix stocks and just held on while they all that FUD with their whole streaming and DVD split of the business and everything. The stock collapsed like 50-60%, right? They were saying that the company was going to zero. Had I bought then, even though I was a big fan of the stock, the company, had I bought then, I would have made like $600,000 if I just held on for 10 years. Um, and then again with Tesla, I knew Tesla was creating a great company, and there was a lot of FUD with Tesla in 2018 with the SEC and how Elon was getting hammered. Had I bought and held throughout the SEC lawsuit, man, the amount of money I would have made would have been insane. Okay, I mean, like let's just look at Tesla stock, right? Tesla. Um, okay, here we go. I might have to do it all the time. Oh, sorry guys. It's so while this thing is loading, I just saw this meteoric rise, and I just held on and bought like $10,000, I would have made like. I wish this thing is like go. If not, let me just go. Okay, let me just bring this over here. Okay, so you can see. See, here was a lot. Like here was when the lawsuit ended. Okay, it was $13. It went up to if I bought 10 grand of it, this stuff, just $13. 13.17. That's 759 shares, and then I just ran this sucker off. Let's just say 369 times 369. Yeah, I would have made $280,000 in a matter of like 3 years, 2 years technically. Yeah. So these SEC lawsuits, what happens is like whenever there's like a disruptive technology that comes about, the banks want a piece of it, and they want it on their terms because they won't allow it to pump unless, and they won't allow the company to be successful and influential in our system in this republic with all these oligarchs unless they have a piece of the pie. So when I saw the SEC lawsuit with Ripple, I was like, man, these bankers want a piece of the pie, and unless Ripple strikes a deal with them, they're not going to let them play at the big boys table. And I just was like, okay, I'm just going to sit here. I missed out on Amazon. I missed out on Netflix. I'm not going to miss out. And Tesla, I'm not going to miss out on this Ripple because of this SEC lawsuit. I knew it was going to. Like, this has to settle. They have to. Like in my world, like a fine penalty. It's the same thing as a bribe in a third world country, right? We're just a little bit more sophisticated here. So let me show you. See, right here, 2011. I saw this dump. This was like back then it was a lot. It was like from 200 to 70, but now they done. So like, had I bought here $7, okay, and then wrote it up to $700, okay. So if I had $1,000 divided by 7, that was 142 shares, and 142 shares. I would have probably bought 143 shares to be honest. Okay, times 700. $1,000. Sorry, 500. I was wrong about 500. I would have made 100 grand off $1,000. I would have 100. I would have 100x my money, dude. Like, this is why like it's so important to have assets. Okay, dollars don't get you there, and the longer you have to play this game, keep playing it. Like, hold on. And crypto has these cycles, which are kind of good. You can rinse and repeat every 3 to 4 years and keep on accumulating more and more of the token. Accumulating more and more of the token is a critical aspect of portfolio strategy. So let's just look at Amazon. I'm just curious. Okay, so this was '08 crash. I know this looks like so tiny. Yeah, I would have 100x my money. And if I rode it all the way to 200, yeah, minimum 100x my money. So that's the thing. If I had dollars can't 100x, stocks can't, crypto can't. What I see happening is like it's just very convenient now with this stable coin that these guys are authorized to print money. They got the Ripple USD. So once this, like, it just literally, they're testing it now once this case is settled. And Ripple USD is basically an ability of like taking this token and they're going to be able to buy. I think what's happening is like they're going to be able to buy cash equivalent. So because Japan can't hold our debt anymore because of the negative carry trade. So these guys are selling our treasuries. We need another buyer. By Ripple being able to hold USD, because their system is going to be implemented, they're going to be able to buy up treasuries. And as we take on more and more debt, I think Ripple will be one of the primary buyers of treasuries in the United States. I think that's the deal that was made with the stablecoin. We'll allow you to have the stablecoin, you print the money. We know that you're going to be the new system, and our SWIFT system is basically gone to crap, and no one trusts us, and meaning the US, no one trusts us, but we can have you as our front, as a private company, and you hold our debt. We'll allow you to propagate throughout the world, and we'll allow your system to keep on going and allow these countries to use the system. And they can have their own currencies too, but we want Ripples to be in the United States and be a US company so we have control. Whenever when Britain was transitioning to the US, they set up the Eurodollar system back then to actually keep City of London having control over the financial system. We were using LIBOR recently until 2020. So like London was dictating how interest rates were being charged across the world, not the United States, not the Fed. It was LIBOR that was primarily dictating all this stuff. So US is trying to do the same scheme as they transition to the new monetary system. Ripple is at the center of it. Um, it's huge, and we're able to buy their token and buy their stock, which is like mind blowing. Uh, we just have to be patient. A lot of people can't be patient. Um, like I showed you those stocks I missed out on. Had I waited 10 years, I would have it would have been immense for me. It would have been life changing for me, to be honest, at such a young age. Um, Now I'm holding on. I've started buying the token in 2020. So I've held out for 4 years. I'm okay holding out for another 10 more years. Don't get me wrong. If there's abilities to take profits, I'm going to take some profits. I need to take some profits. I'm not ashamed of doing that. Especially especially with everything I told you about the inversion of the yield curve and everything, it's highly suggestible to take profits. Okay, I'll make a video of how I'm looking at taking profits, and I'll share that later. But I just want to make this quick video on this Ripple stablecoin and how I think XRP is being used. It's going to be huge. So please, like, do your research on this matter and think about whether this makes sense for you or not. Just not financial advice. I'm just sharing what I have done, the research I've done on this matter and my thoughts on it. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.